Hello and welcome to AMZ TV. It's your girl Ameze back on your screen, and I'm so excited about the guest that I have with me today. He's a very busy man. Okay, he's a man of the hour, man of the century, a man of the season. I mean, I am so excited to bring him because I see him as a visionary, a man who's not afraid to tackle the unknown. And you know what? Without so much talk, let me go ahead and bring Mr. Neville Nevada. He is the CEO of Nevada Bridge TV. He's doing a whole lot of stuff. Let's bring him on and let's just talk to him. Hello.
Hello, Amazing. How are you?
I am doing well, even much better now that I have you. This man here is so busy. You have no idea. He's so busy, but I'm so honored that he could find time to come talk to me. So,
Thank you for having me.
thank you. So, first and foremost, Nevada. Where is that name from? What's the origin?
Nevada is from Neville.
Nevada is from Neville. I
Yes.
like that. I like that.
Yeah.
One thing I've been wondering is how did you get started on what made you choose show business, entertainment, movie industry?
Okay. People like you blessed our
Oh,
screens back in the days. What you are a screen idol. You know. But as a matter of fact, passion made me start this business. I have a thing for entertainment, and I loved it. So for me, it was passion, pure passion. Then when I got into it for passion. But
yeah,
then when I got into it, and I realized that this is more than passion. This
yes,
is this is something that is going to give. Uh, this is this is a business that can, at the time when we started, the the main business in Nigeria to do is the oil business.
mm-hmm.
If you're not doing oil and gas, you're not in
Yeah,
business. But this
yeah,
is one business that will rival oil and gas and any other business in the world. So I saw that part. I saw it 15 years ago. That
yes,
no, this is the big deal.
right.
Today, Netflix is featured on ExxonMobil.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
See, that's
yeah, I
why I
saw the
love
business part
talking
of
to
it too.
you. That's why I love talking to you. I keep calling you a visionary. There's no business like show business.
No
And
business like show business.
no business like show business. And you understand that. You have the Midas touch. Everything you
Thank you.
touch turns to gold. No, it's true. This again, people check out, I mean, his movies. You have redefined movie making. Your movie
Thank you.
right now, Fine Wine, is blowing minds, it's hitting just one strata after another. But that's
Yeah,
because you understand the importance of pre-planning,
of course.
pre-production, and then going into production and after, because your movies are pristine. Your movies can rival any movie internationally. I've seen some of your movies and I'm like, who is this person? Because it's like I've been waiting. No, seriously. I
Thank you.
love it. I love your work. And
Thank you
it's
so
not
much.
just that you're professional.
Thank you.
Before you had the interview with me, I found out that you started to do something with the late Chico, who had passed. God bless his soul, and that touched me. And there's a reason why I did. I hear things. I hear how you're. It's like you're infusing life back into that industry because it
Hmm.
got to a point where it kind of just plateaued. And I know a lot of the people will call maybe like old Nollywood kind of lost focus, but he's like you're bringing a new lease on life. So, fine wine. What makes a movie? What attracts you to a movie? Why fine wine?
Okay. First, it was we're looking at the Valentine's season is coming, and they never get. rom-com right in Nigeria. They never get it right. Yeah. So when I got the script, like, no, this is the right project. As a matter of fact, after this interview, I'm going to send you a private link where you can
Okay.
watch Fine Wine, so you understand the kind of what we did with Fine Wine. It's the
Mm-hmm.
best rom-com that they've seen in the Nigerian cinema for a very long time. You
Wow.
know, yeah.
Yeah.
So we wanted something authentic. We wanted something very Nigerian, something that how people can relate to. You see, I tell people you cannot tell an American story more than an American.
Word,
So why
preach
not
it.
let's tell our own story? Let's tell our own
Yeah.
story. It's time to sell our story to the rest of the world. It's just like you go to a Chinese restaurant. Chinese restaurant anywhere in the world, you won't see them selling eba. They sell Chinese food. And
Mm-hmm.
the irony of it is 70% of their patrons are not even Chinese.
Black.
Black, Americans, everybody.
Americans, yes.
So they sold their culture to the world. So it's time for us to
Yeah.
sell our culture, our
Wow.
cinema, our picture to the rest of the world. So now, another reason why I said, you know what, I'm going to take this oh, I'm going to take this into a whole different level.
Mm-hmm.
So 15 years ago, when I made my first film with Kepi Ekpenyong, Bimbo
Mm-hmm.
Akintola,
Mm-hmm.
Ngozi
Mm-hmm.
Ezeno,
Yes, yes.
and them so, I try to, at every point in my life, I try to do above average. So I knew I did above average. I knew the quality we put. I knew the kind of work we had to put in to make that picture look good. So when we're done, then was the era of marketers. And
Mm.
the marketer said, okay, how much you pay Kepi, how much you pay Annie, how much you pay this, how much you pay that. And that summed up everything. Okay, production. Okay, last, you don't spend 1.5. I'll give you 1.7 million. I said, for what? Are you crazy? I said, no, I'm not going to sell it like that. Till today, I never sold that movie. You know what came to mind? As at that time, I think they sell DVDs for 100 naira. That's what they sell DVDs then. you know. So my own mind is, why can't I open my own distribution outfit? At that time, Nigeria got 120 million people at that time. I said, okay, if I do my own distribution outfit, get these DVDs, supply to Delta, Jos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, all over the country, I can sell 1 million copies. If I sell 1 million copies at 100 naira, that's 100 million naira right there. So am I going to sell my content for 1.7 million? you know. So that was the motivation for me, and I said, you know what, I'll get to the end of this, and that was it for us.
And that was the beginning. And you've
Yes,
made leaps and bounds. I tell you, you are a visionary. You're not afraid to
thank
tackle.
you,
You're. I love talking to you. I love talking to people who think outside the box. You do. You
thank
do.
you.
Another thing I hear about you is because you understand the business, is the
Mm-hmm.
way you treat your cast and crew. I've heard the way you treat your cast and crew, not just the professionalism of it all, but just the
Mm-hmm.
human, just basic human way of
Yes,
appreciating people's hard work. You know,
yes.
God bless you.
Amen, amen. Thank you.
God bless you
The thing
because
is,
mhm,
I wonder. I don't know how people go to sleep treating people a certain kind of way. You know. So when I came to Nigeria, when I wanted to start commissioning people to do projects, and somebody came one day and they brought budget for their film, and I see welfare, 400 naira per plate for one person, 400 naira. I said, what will somebody eat for 400 naira? What is 400 naira? You know, it's bad enough you don't pay these people well. At least feed them. So
hi,
what I did was, everybody I commission, I take away welfare from them. I have my own
wow,
caterers make welfare, yes, do
wow.
welfare from them. Actually, there's one particular producer I commissioned. So I went to the set to see what they were doing. And when I came in, all the crew, everybody, they were happy. Oh, thank you, Mr. Nevada. Thank you, thank you. Then the lady said, oh, Mona eat for the next two production, oh, because our next production will be Nevada production. Oh. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's bad enough we don't pay these people well, which
People that it's for the next production.
yes, It's crazy. So it's bad enough we don't pay these people well. It's terrible, but I understand sometimes. Okay, because of um, the industry we play at the moment. But I mean, feed them at least, give them food, give them good
Mhm,
shelter. You
mhm,
know.
mhm. That's the professionalism, and you're a man with a heart. What are some of the challenges? I know behind the scene, you and I have talked about Niger, getting Nigerians to invest and love our own product. And I
Yeah.
remember, when we talked, we said, and I think I said this, it's like pulling teeth, or you literally have to pull them by the hair,
Pack the food to go. Pack the food.
yeah, to get them to
Hey, pack the food.
appreciate.
I eat that for us.
I
You say
don't know,
what?
make the man get food stuff for house, so I beg.
Yeah. You see,
What are some
it's
of the
hard.
challenges to get
Yeah.
get us to support our own product?
Yeah, it's very difficult. It's very difficult getting Nigerians to believe in themselves because I don't understand how you won't see the future of this. I don't understand how you won't see the bright side of this whole entertainment movie business. So it's hard to get Nigerians to even believe in their own self. You know,
But
it,
Nigerians love movies now.
they do love movies. You see, now this is let me explain this thing to
Please.
you.
Mhm.
It's very funny. But I mean, these days we're making it more attractive. We're making the business more attractive. Investors are. And another thing too. Now I give now in all fairness to these investors too, the few investors that have indicated interest in investing in Nollywood, then they fall into the wrong hand, invest through some hungry producer director, and at the end of the day, so investing in Nollywood,
Sound.
yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, so you guys agree to make a picture for like, okay, you bought a script and you told the investor, oh, this script is going to cost 50 million naira, and the investor gave you 50 million naira to go make the picture exactly as you portrayed it. Now you got
Yeah.
the money. That's when you remember all your family problems. Now instead of you spending 50 million naira to make that picture, you now cut corners and spend 20 million. When the job comes out, it looks like a caricature. You can't make any good money out of it. Everything you promise is not doing. So it scares investors away. But other than that, it's hard for Nigerians to believe in themselves. It's hard for them to understand that this is our own. We have to grow it. We have to come together and grow it. It's our own. And the thing is, the more we grow, the more employment the industry provides. People don't understand that.
Hmm.
So but these days, when we came in, first and foremost, we decided to show them that, okay, we can do this on our own first. So it gives them a lot of confidence knowing that you can do it on your own, with or without them. So when they see you're doing it on your own and you're doing it really good and you're putting excellence and class to it, now they jump on board. But I mean,
Hmm.
people are beginning to open up. People are beginning to open up little by
Slow and
little.
steady. Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So, one thing I want you to, some people don't believe in old Nollywood, new Nollywood, between Nollywood, whatever they call it. Some people see it as, because I've been interviewing people and I find some people don't like the demarcation. But what do you think? What is different now that we didn't have in the past?
It's bullshit. Sorry, excuse my language. There's no such thing as new Nollywood. There's no such thing as old Nollywood.
Okay.
It's Nollywood. It's one Nollywood. There's no such thing as that. Is there a
Okay.
new Hollywood? Nollywood. Nollywood is barrack. Soldier go, soldier come. So what we only have old actors and new actors. There's no
Just
such
like
thing.
just like it is in Hollywood, you would,
No,
and
like
in
this is
Bollywood.
Hollywood. There's no
Yeah.
such thing as
Yeah.
oh, this is new Nollywood. What do you mean by new Nollywood? What any of these new boys, what can they do? Any of these boys or these new girls that they can do that you or Kitenshaw can do, or Stella Damasus can do, or RMD can do, or Kepi
Yeah.
Ekpenyo can do, or
Yeah.
Ichegun Amize
Yeah.
can do. So what
That's
can they
true.
do that none of these old guys can do? What
Um,
what have they even brought to the table? What
Well,
have you
that
even
makes
brought
me
to the
feel
table?
good.
No, but
That makes me feel
real
good.
talk, they've not even brought anything to the table. There's no such thing as new Nollywood, old Nollywood. No, Nollywood is Nollywood. We only have older actors and newer
Yeah.
actors.
Yes, yeah. I'm glad you said that. So you're not opposed to having, because I've talked to different people who have used new Nollywood and old Nollywood, and I've also talked to others that are like, just like the way you said now. And you as a filmmaker, it makes me happy to know that you're not buying into that. You know,
Now,
a good
now,
actor is a good actor. You know, you're
yeah, a
good for
good
the
actor is a good actor. Yeah.
See, those are the things people look at and they shortchange themselves. I keep
Mm-hmm.
calling you a visionary, not just because I have you in
Thank you.
front of me, but it's true. You know the business. If you know the business, you will do well. And I see that you're not afraid to take on challenges. And I also believe that you want to be the change you want to see, you know? So
Mm-hmm.
you being in Nigeria now is like, okay, this you're showing people this is how it's done. It can
Mm-hmm.
be done. You're starting a movement. I'm telling you, you're starting a movement. There are people who were disillusioned and jaded and they didn't think it could be done. But seeing Nevada, I'm especially very excited about your app. You're
Thank
streaming.
you.
Why streaming? You're blowing my mind. You really
Thank
are.
you.
Why streaming? Tell me. Why are you
Why,
going into streaming?
why streaming?
Yes.
Nigeria has 200 million people,
Mm, mm, mm.
and we have only 72 cinemas.
Oh, I
Only
see.
Miami has 600 cinemas. Only Miami has 600 cinemas.
Miami
So,
elite. Yes.
so
Mhm.
we have people, and another thing too, our movies. You know, people want to see our product, uh, like fine wine, for example. Everybody want to see it in the US, in the UK. They want to see it.
My friends have been asking me because I thought it
Yes,
was there.
yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody want to see it. So I thought about it. How can we spread? How can we push this content to
And
the end
make
of
it
the world?
global.
So
Mm,
we want it global. So, and I thought about it. The best way to do it is getting a streaming platform where anywhere in the world you can see it. So that's why we did our streaming platform.
I am so excited. You make me so proud because I thought fine
Thank you.
wine was ready. Yeah, no, it's true. And then, when I talk to you, you're like, no, he's not here yet. Because I can tell you, Caribbean people who know Nollywood, African Americans who know Nollywood, white Americans who know Nollywood. I was
Hmm.
interviewing a guy one time, and he's an actor coach. And I was
Hmm.
like, so before I interviewed him, he said he Googled me. And he's like, I didn't know you're Nollywood. And that blew me away because I'm like, oh, you know Nollywood. He's like,
Yes.
you kidding? I love Nollywood. So behind the scene, that's one of the people with my, you and
We
I.
have, funny enough, we have Americans, full-blooded Americans, white Americans that
Mhm.
subscribe to Nevada Beach TV. That's
Oh,
for sometimes when, like some days ago, I'll send you a screenshot. She's a purely white lady. She was what? See, she's seen like practically all of the movies on the app, and she said
nice.
to me, "Oh, I'm seeing this particular movie, the other side of the coin. I couldn't finish it. It stopped halfway. Please, can you help me?" She was so
Oh,
agitated, like her life depends on seeing
I
the
oh
end
my
of the
God.
movie. You know,
We,
so we
you know,
quickly fixed up whatever her situation was, and she was so happy. So that's why we keep uploading new content every week because we have Americans, we have British interested in Nollywood. So it's time for our movie to cross culture
yes, yes. Just like we've done with our music,
with
they
our
are.
music. Yes.
Yes, it's time that we package Nollywood in a professional manner that can compete on an international platform. And you're the man to do it.
Thank you.
You're there. You're there. Your movies can rival international movies. And
Yes.
that's because you understand the business. There's no business like show business.
Mm-hmm.
So the people don't get that, but there is no business like show business,
There's no
and
business like show business. I agree.
there is not. And especially during recession, when people are this whole lockdown, COVID, and what have you, people want to be uplifted. People want to disappear into somebody else's world, you know. And movies are usually the key. So, how moving forward, because we're winding down now, moving
Mm-hmm.
forward, what do you envisage for Nollywood? What give me a picture? What do you see?
Um, I see Nollywood taking the world by storm. But first and foremost, we need to come together. First, we need to come together. We need to speak in one language. And
Now, what do
once we
you?
speak, yeah, we need to
I,
come together.
mhm.
We need to, like, I don't know, it's an unconfirmed gist.
Okay.
It's an unconfirmed gist, but it's likely
Hmm.
true. But
Okay.
no, I hear like when Netflix came to Nigeria and they were trying to buy African content, and they met some of these Nigerian aggregators, and they come like, oh, this content we're gonna pay $200,000 for it. And another aggregator said, why are you gonna pay that much? We can get it for you for $20,000.
Oh, okay. That's the Nigerian character. Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm,
So that's not speaking in one voice. So
yeah.
if I
You
tell
see
you I'm
them.
selling
See
this
them.
product for 200,000, go meet the next person. The next person should be able to tell you the same thing. That's what we're selling it for. Let's not
You see
shortchange
Nigeria.
ourselves.
You see the
And
people.
if we come together and speak one language in one voice, trust me, Nollywood will be a center of attraction.
You know, I even without all those things, not Nollywood has really tried to dominate. To actually, get our content and our culture and our stories out there. I can
Hmm.
imagine with someone like you coming in, getting, influencing out, because I'm sure there are other people like you, but they've not seen someone like you. Do you see what I'm saying? There are people just waiting and saying, oh, it can't be done. But seeing you, I'm telling you, you're waking up a generation of filmmakers, and that's what we need. And that's why I was like, no, I gotta have this guy, you know. Let me hear what you have to say, because I believe so much in you. I've seen your work. I've talked to people you've worked with, and it's always good feedback. You're coming in, you're changing the discourse. Okay, look at the aggregator thing you talked about now. Unconfirmed, allegedly, and we get that. But
Hmm.
if we know Nigeria, we know, yeah, they
I
can do
know.
those things. It's like cutting off your nose to spite your face. It affects
Exactly.
everybody, including you.
Everybody.
Make everybody chop. People don't get that. And
Hmm.
but you know what? Thank you so much. I am glad your movie is
Thank
doing
you.
well, because I mean I'm getting in touch with my contacts in Nigeria. They're all like, oh my God, fine. I'm like, you better go see that movie. In fact, if you see there's something that, again, just a way to get people to go and see it. You're doing great things, and
Thank you.
you have the support of people like me. I am rooting for you. I'm like your
Thank you
biggest
so
cheerleader
much.
right now. Seriously, I thank you so much for reviving Nollywood. We needed to be revived. People needed to have confidence again that we can do it. It's a big
We
industry.
can. It's
Yeah,
possible. It's doable. We can do it. We have the numbers. We are the most populous black nation in the world. We have over 200 million people. We can do it. The world is built on numbers. We got the numbers. We can do it.
nice, nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Your last word going for future filmmakers. What's your parting words for future filmmakers? People that look at you,
Don't
and
don't
they want to be.
Yeah, for future filmmakers, don't compromise your story.
Hmm.
Don't compromise it. If you don't have a budget to make your story, please do something else. There's always a story that fits your budget. The difference between Hollywood and Nollywood is production value. Yes, that's the difference. If they're going to film in an hospital, they'll go to a very big hospital. with enough doctors, nurses as extras. But Nollywood, if you want to use an hospital, you don't have budget for an hospital. Want to convert a room and just bring one bed and call it an hospital. No, let's not compromise our stories. And I'm sure we're gonna make it great.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for taking time off. I know you're very
Thank
busy,
you.
but thank you, and hopefully we'll be talking again. But
We will. We
safe out
will. I'll keep in touch definitely.
there. Take care.
Definitely. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right. Oh my God! I just talked with Neville, and I just I love talking to him, and there's a reason why. He's not just a dreamer, but he's also someone who makes those dreams come true, not just for himself, but also for those around him, for actors, for producers, for production crew. I mean, I've heard good things about him when he's on set, how humane he is. That's what we need. And I love the fact that the movies he's bringing out actually makes us proud. When people watch a Nevada Bridge production, you feel pride. Please go out there and watch Fine Wine. It's on fire right now. It's a story that everyone can identify with because love crosses age, gender, geography, past, it doesn't matter. Love is love. And Fine Wine is doing great in the cinemas because it's good content. Thank you all for tuning in to AMZ TV. I'm your girl Ameze. And please, if you're a new subscriber, keep coming back, hit the notification bell so every time I upload a video, you're the first to know. So until I come your way again, please be safe, take care, and God bless.